Hello, my YouTube friends. My name is Mel from Mel's Paper Mix. I'm a cash stuffing channel here on YouTube, and today we're going to be doing a bill condensing or bill exchange for the month of November, which basically means that I will take some cash out of my binders and swap them with these placeholders that I have made. I only have hundreds and fifties, and I'm just going to take the cash out of my binders and bring them to the bank so that it can earn me some interest. I currently bank or I put it in my high yield savings bank, and I currently bank with SoFi, and they recently decreased their interest rate to 3.6, but it's still a really good interest rate, I think. But that's the bank that I currently bank with. I know there's also Ally and CIT Bank and Marcus. There's just a ton, but that's the one that I go with. But I've been doing cash stuffing for about 3-4 years now, and I do it so that I can have a good relationship with my money. I really like being able to give dollars a job and work towards my financial goals, but also spending money on myself because I don't want to feel bad about spending the money that I think I work pretty hard for. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my savings monthly and my retirement binder. And in here, starting off, we have buffer. I like to keep this in cash. There's $50 in here, so can't do anything there. My emergency fund is fully funded at $10,000, and this is to cover my butt for 3 months, a little over 3 months, and this is all in my high yield, already earning me some interest. But medical is where we can start bringing things to the bank. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we have $100 bills, and I do like to organize my bills as I put them away. So I have my, I like to have my nicer bills in the front. That's how I want to have it. So we have $30 left over, and we can't do anything with that. So this is as condensed as it can go. We have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 420, and $430 for medical. And I'm saving $1,500 for my insurance deductible. I do have an FSA, but that is to sit, I use that for my copays and over-the-counter medicine and such. Next is future, which is saving for future purchases within 5 years. We have 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. This is a slow growing one because I don't have anything specific that I'm saving for, so I have 550 for future, and there is that. I do have another future envelope saving for things past 5 years, but I put that money in a brokerage, so I keep that money in the bank. So, oh, sorry, I don't keep that in the bank. That's an automatic transaction from the bank, so there is no envelope for that one. One thing I do know that I will be getting in the future is a future pet. And this has been an envelope that I've been growing since the very beginning. I used to put like a singular dollar in here before, but now they are up to 1,000. So there's 1,005, 10, 15, 25. I'm gonna keep this old style 5 in here because I don't have, this is my only old style 5. So we have $1,025 for my future pet. So they are rich, but I do know like future like pets can be expensive, and I know that like if they swallow a piece of plastic or string or they ate something that they weren't supposed to, they can wipe this out really fast. So I think it's very important to save up for my future pet. Travel has 1,001, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. And I'm gonna take this $2 bill and set it to the side. I got this $2 bill from my friend and swap these out for a 50, and I was paying for cash for firewood just because I was the one that had cash, and she was paying me back in $2 bills. So I put that in my travel, and this will be going into my $1/2 savings bag at the very end. Oops, sorry, and this is in the wrong spot because this is supposed to go here. Right, moving on to tech. We have 1, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, and 40. So 340 for tech. And I'm just saving for gifts for myself, for my birthday, and for Christmas. So 100 is going down. And the two pieces of tech I'm getting are a Garmin watch. I need a new fitness watch. I want a new fitness watch. And then I also want new AirPods. So I want to get the AirPods Pro 3. 1, 2, 300, 20, and 40. I've been saving up for that as well. And I might use some of my birthday money that I have set aside for myself. Extra week, I can't do anything in here because this is for those months that have 5 cash stuffings, and this is in the denomination that I would like, so I'm keeping it as is. Fitness and wellness, I think, is as condensed as it can go. We have 100, 50, 70, 80. We'll swap this 20 though. How about that? We'll just swap it for a nicer 20. So we have 180 for fitness and wellness. Right now I've been doing a lot of Pilates and just at home exercise. So I haven't been spending a ton from here, but memberships is something we can condense. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, and 27. So I'll put these down for my $1 challenge, save a 5, and grab a 20. All of my monthly memberships are under $25, and that's Spotify, Apple Storage, Max, and Minecraft, but the last two I do share with someone. That's why it's less than $25. But up next is my Roth IRA, and this is a special one because yes, this goes to the bank, but that is not its final destination. Obviously, it's going to go towards my Roth IRA, and I'm pretty sure with this money, I hit my goal of contributing $5,000 this year, which is crazy for me to say, and anything extra that I can put towards my Roth IRA in December will just be extra. And I'm still not 100% sure whether to put some in my Roth IRA for 25 or all in, half in 25 and half in 26. I'm not really sure yet, but we get to go over $5,000 with this contribution, which is really exciting. We have 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Is that correct? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. I just got a little too excited there, but we have $525 that will go to the bank, but it will end up in my Roth IRA, and I am just so excited for that. Next year's goal is going to be a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to try and fully fund my Roth IRA next year, and I really hope I can do it. I have high hopes that I can, but that is it for my savings monthly and my retirement binder. So it's looking a lot better now. Up next is my big binder, and for this one, I only really have one envelope that I'm actively contributing to, and I did spend a lot out of its envelopes this month. I got a 100-mile engine service, and then I got an oil change. Thankfully, I drive a Toyota, so there isn't a ton of maintenance. Those are workhorses. I love my car very, very much. She is a 2014 Toyota Corolla. Her name is Claudia. Claudia has been treating me so well, so she didn't need a ton for her 1,000-mile engine service, which was awesome. But let's count what she has. She has 1,001, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 360, 70, 80, 90, 95, 405. So 405. So I'm going to put this one down. This should be 150. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. All right, and it is. So this is 200 in total. So we'll just take 2 $100 placeholders, put down the 50 and put these away. So I have been contributing to this envelope because all of my other envelopes have been fully funded. But now that that is not the case, I'm going to stop contributing to this envelope and start contributing to my other ones so that they can be fully funded. So car emergency fund has 1,001, 2, 3, 405. So I'll keep that here, and I won't be contributing to this next month. Deductible is fully funded with 500. Insurance, I had to pull out some cash because of a rate adjustment. So now there's 100, 2, 3, 400, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I'm just gonna wait on this for a bit. Let's look at maintenance. Yes, let's look at maintenance. We have 500, 651. So what I'll do is I'll take this $1 out from maintenance and put it in insurance. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 400, 410, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and well, no, I can't. I need to put these $1 bills down. I'm just gonna put them down. So we have $415 in insurance, and I did not pay a ton. I only paid $325 with the rate adjustment of $31. So in total, $400 is well enough. So my goal amount for, oh my goodness, my goal amount for insurance is only $450. And then for maintenance, like I said, I got that 100-mile service, and I got new hubcaps. So now there's $600 and $650 left over in maintenance, and that is it for this one. It's all in prop bills. So I'll be working on this, and oil changes, because oil changes now only has $21, $20. So I'm gonna be putting some cash in here. But I'm just so happy that the service didn't cost more than the $300-ish. So happy about that. And then registration is fully funded with 175, and that is it for this envelope. Everything else in this binder, like this is fully funded, can't do anything there, and this is all at 0. So that is it for this big binder. And up next, I have my sinking funds. Oh my goodness, my sinking funds. All right, so this binder is where I do quite a bit of spending aside from like my little pouch of like my groceries, gas, and eating out. This is my next big spending binder. And in here, we're gonna start off with apartment, which has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $32, which I'm putting down. And we're gonna put these all down for a nice 20 and 10. This is just for decorations. And I wanna get some construction paper to do paper garlands for my apartment to decorate for Christmas season. So $30 in here. My partner has 10, 15, 25. Keep the 5. And this category is just saving up for little gifts every now and then. So $25 for my partner. Bulk food is pretty self-explanatory. It has 20, 35. Swap this one out. Mainly, it's a lot of Asian food stock up and coffee, creamer, and rice. Really, that's it. But $35 is in here. Up next is Christmas. I have been doing some spending in Christmas, so this is a little, my category numbers are a little different than what you might have seen in my cash stuffing. So I've been doing quite a bit of spending in Christmas. We have 100, 200, 20, 45. I still have to do my Secret Santa, white elephants, and my giving tree. So I just picked those ones up. So I'm looking forward to those. Clothes is empty. It did have 75, but now it's at 0. And then dates has 20, 30, 40, 55, 6, 7, and 8. So 55, we'll put all of this down and grab a prop 50. Okay. Family has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, and 20. So this is $50. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Looking good there. I'll put this down as well to grab a $50 bill. Right, gifts, 50, 60, 75. So 75 for gifts. How's everyone's Christmas shopping? I think I'd say I'm about 70 well, I'm still working on my ornaments, so I'd say 60% done. I have a good amount of ornaments done. I have the front and backs. I'm making felt ornaments. Front and backs done. I just need to combine them and stuff them, but that should be pretty fast. I can just put on a movie and whip through those pretty fast, but it's just sitting down and actually doing it. Gifts has 50. Oh wait, I did this one. Silly. Oh well. Hobbies. Book clubs have been slowing down. So I don't need to put a ton of money in here for this month, but we have $15 with an older 10, and I'm just gonna keep that in there. But I've already signed up for January book clubs. Have I? No. I signed up for another December one, but I'm pretty sure I can find that at the library. And then household, 50, 20, 30, 40, 45, 6, 7, and 48 for household. So 45, 2 20s and a 5 for household, looking good. And then Mel's Paper Makes is at 73, and I don't touch this one. I am looking into getting a mic to do my computer videos, just so y'all can hear me a little bit more clearly. Over the counter has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So we're gonna take all of this down, grab a 50, and I think I'm just gonna cap it at this because like I said, I have my FSA and they cover some over-the-counter medicine. So I'm just gonna keep it at $50 for now. And then race tickets. Oh, I do need to stock up on some over-the-counter meds for next year. I am running low on Lactaid. Okay, we have $50, $5, $60, $5, $75, and $80 for race tickets. I am a motorsport fan, and there is a track near me, and I will be going to a few races next summer. So I'm just saving up for those tickets and the snacks and food and anything else that I want to spend at motorsport events. That's what this is for. Spending, I also did do some spending. I wanted to get some festive clothes and some new sweaters and pants. And we have 50, 70, 95, and 96. So 95, and it's as condensed as it can get. Looking good there. And then toiletries, I also did spend. I needed to get new face wash, perfume, and hand lotion. It's getting dry out there, so I am using it up very, very fast. We have 10, 20, 21, 2, and 23. So $20 in toiletries. Okay, and then buffer is at 20, so that is it for my sinking funds. It feels a lot better now, and my tray is starting to fill up just a little bit, but now we have my final binder, which is my my tabs binder. Okay, starting off with annuals. We're going into my annual subscription. So Formula One, I'll need to get Apple TV. I want to get Apple TV next year because that's where they will be streaming. We have 20, 40, 55, 65, and 70. So put a 20, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So $50 here. Grab a 50, so $70. So I only need $30 more and then I should be good. Oh wait, maybe I should do like 115 just for taxes, just in case. Oops. And then Sapphire, because I have a Sapphire card that is a fee card. So there's $40 in here, and that's not due till April. So there's that one. And that is it for annuals because NordVPN is empty and I don't need it for another like 14 months. Birthdays. My birthday is in the front without a placeholder because I forgot about that. But next is my papa. He has 5, 10, 15, 25. Putting that down for 20. So I'm happy to be putting some money in here because I feel like right after Thanksgiving, it is my birthday, then Christmas, then a birthday, then break, then birthday, then birthday. It's nonstop. So I'm very happy to be doing that. Holidays is Thanksgiving is coming up for me, and I'm filming this video a little early just so that I can enjoy Thanksgiving a little bit more and not stress about the, you know, the videos. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. And I'm going to keep, actually, I'm going to put this all into the bank. So swap that 50 for a $100 placeholder. Thanksgiving is now looking really good. So that is it for Thanksgiving. And I have a feeling that it's going to come right back out. That's totally okay. But that is it for, I'm just checking. That is it for my actual binders themselves. And now we get to do the fun part of counting everything. So we have my $1 bills to go to my $1 bill challenge. And now we get to count. We have 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 30, oh my goodness, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, so 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I want to redo that. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800. So 5, 6, 7, 800. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. So $1,000. Keep in mind, we have 525 going to my Roth IRA. So we have 1,000 and whoa, that's a lot of fives. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 1,100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So $1,225 is what is going to the bank. Some will go to my high yield, but some will also go to my my Roth IRA. But now we have my $1 bills to go into my $1 bills savings pouch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22. $22 is going into my $1 and $2 bill savings challenge. It is getting full. It is not 100%, like the size isn't 100% accurate because I have had to pull some $1 bills out. I put in some higher denominations in here because I needed ones, but either way, it is getting pretty full in there. And I'm just, at the end of the year, I get to take all of this cash out. I get to figure out how much I saved just by putting my $1 bills off to the side. And then I also have a coin challenge and my other savings binder, but that's going to be a really fun video. But for today, we have $1,225 going to the bank, which is really exciting. So that is it for today's video. I will see you in my December budget with me and kind of goal catch up, but that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you're staying warm, supporting your community, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.